Hello Flight Simulator fans, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to hop back into Aerofly FS with a special focus, oh kitty don't start already, on the Honeycomb Bravo Throttle Quadrant. This thing is really nice. Has a nice mounting plate that you kind of affix to whatever surface you're on. In this case I'm using a kind of a almost like a filing cabinet type of thing, like a cabinet, and it sticks right on top, and it has these really nice kind of rubber covers. Like we're in a two engine jet configuration, so these little plastic covers kind of keep everything clean when you're not using the other slots for like a four engine. But this thing has really got a great feel. We got our thrust reversers right here. Let's see, that's all the way back. There we go. And then we push them forward to shut them off. Very natural feeling. The friction lock is pretty tight on this bad boy because I've got it set pretty loose. As a matter of fact, I think it's as loose as I can get it, and it's pretty snug. Now there's no detents on the flaps, but there is little markings like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5, 10. So I'm guessing we could use that as a little bit of a guide. And I think Aerofly was just updated to basically use the little annunciator panel here, automatic lights once we get into the aircraft. So, kitty, oh my God, my cat is chasing a stink bug all around, and he's meowing at it and making a bunch of noise. I told her don't eat that damn thing. Yeah, so tonight's flight, Salt Lake City to Las Vegas, and our pretty simple approach here. As a matter of fact, we're not doing any kind of regular approach. We're doing an ILS 25 right, and it looks like it's going to be pretty cool though. We're going to come right over the water and kind of swoop down and land. That'll be fun. And out of Salt Lake City, we've got we did pick a departure on that one. So we're going to fly out of 16 left there. We'll fly at 36,000 feet. We had trouble achieving that on the last flight, so I'm going to do a staggered climb this time. And hopefully this will go smooth. If anybody can just confirm, I think I've got one person in the chat. Can you hear me? Please say yes. I think I have everything set up right, but we'll have to see. Anyway, back to navigation. Our aircraft, the 737-500 in the America West colors. I am down. And let's just make sure our location is set. Yes, we're in Salt Lake City, and we have cold and dark. So we just do a pretty easy startup on this bad boy. Let's go ahead and get it going. Short flight tonight, 300 and, I don't know, 50-some miles. What the heck was that? Oh my God, this cat. It's going crazy. It's going crazy trying to get this bug. I made one mistake here. I don't want to fly at night. So let's see. We're supposed to set it to 20 hours in San Francisco, which is pretty close. So right about here, we should be good. Let's go with that. Yep, I'm not ready to do the night flight just yet. Not today. Hey, Grumpy Ben, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the video. Thank you for confirming the audio. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's see. We just kind of hit on to that guy there. And let's just go on ground power for a moment here. And we'll just kind of reset. And let's take a look at this computer. I don't know how much there is to do since we've already filled everything in. Let's see, we'd accept this page. Nav data pilot, nav. We're not worried about VNav. I'll be handling all the vertical. Okay, direct to, that's self-explanatory. Okay. Fuel on board 7130. This is our flight plan. Performance. Let's see, pretty well set. Hey, given first name, family first name. What's going on? And COM1 and menu. Okay, yeah, so this is all pretty well set up for us. We just got to get started. Piece of cake. Let's see, yes, I should have known. I could see a little light there indicating that guy is on. Let's check our, let's see, where's the signs? There we go. And we need to arm this guy. Come on now. What just happened? It's to arm. That's all that matters. We're getting started with the craziness already. All right. So we've got the start temperature coming up on the APU here. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. Welcome to the weekend. Perfect way to start the weekend. Let's go. Oh, here's the APU gen. Now let's see. We need to hit these guys on. I hope my cat does not come crashing through everything after she goes crazy. Here's our APU bleed. Let's see. I think we can pretty well. You can actually start everything with all of that stuff being off, but we'll play the game, right? I got a 737 MAX for Flight Simulator, and I couldn't even start the thing. It's the Brock 3D or something like that. It wasn't too expensive. It was $20, I think. But okay, we've got the APU running. We need to hit the APU bleed to on, and I think we're okay. I think we can get off of ground power now, since we're on the APU. And we will switch engine 1 to ground, put in their fuel. Let's hop outside and watch that baby spin up. There it goes. Looking good. Again, tonight's flight, if you're just joining us, Salt Lake City to Las Vegas. About 300 and, I don't know, 50-some miles. Fairly, should be a pretty short flight. We are going to go up to 36,000. So that should be fun. And we'll be focusing on the throttle quadrant. I don't know if you guys can see. I hope it's coming up. But yes, all the lights are working. I have the parking brake. It's weird. I have an APU, which is unusual because the APU is running. But maybe that's what it does. It says I have master caution, but I don't. So I don't think it's quite perfect. I did see that was in the update. There was an update this week. So let me go ahead and hit this guy on. Let's get engine 2 going. Very nice. Doing good, KW for life. Welcome back. Yeah, I've got to make a checklist for that Flight Simulator 737. It kind of looks like I don't know, it's not super professionally done. But I don't know, everybody seems to swear by it. I think it's from a previous version and it got updated. But yeah, I haven't been doing much in Flight Simulator since that last flight. I had to get that beeping out of my ears from our radio navigation video. Let's make sure this guy is set back. Oh God, here comes the cat. I should probably turn off that. Oh, that engine's probably running, isn't it? I'm just sitting here. Oh, we'll just hang out and talk. Let's see here. Trim wheel. This is really sweet. Dig this trim wheel. Just got like a little rim on the inside of it. It's kind of like it's concave, and you got a little rim, and you can just spin that. It really works well. Pretty easy. Definitely great for GA aircraft. We'll be taking off from 16 left. Let's see. Might as well go ahead and get the MCP kind of set up here. Flight directors to on. And we'll set the indicated airspeed to about 165 knots. We'll cover the heading when we get to the runway. Let's set it to somewhere around 1.6. We know it should be close to that. And I'm going to do a staggered climb. We'll climb up to 16,000, speed up, climb up to 26,000, speed up, and then see if we can get up to 36,000. I think on the last time we flew this guy, we could not quite get up that high, so a little disappointing on that. Now let me check to see. Here's our speed brake, and I think that there's a locked position where you can. There it goes. The speed brakes or is armed. So that's very, very handy. I really like that. Again, for the flaps, there's no detents on the handle, but there is like 1 and 2. So I'm going to set flaps 2 here for departure. Now let me see. I'll do it. I'll set it to 2 here, and did it go to 2? It looks like it did. I can't quite see because of the doggone. Here, can I do this? There we go. Okay, so it looks like it might be a little bit out of the notch there. There we go. No, I think it was good. So it's pretty close. You just have to look at it, which when you're landing is not very handy. But overall, it's a great feeling device, and I love that it handles the 2 and the 4 engine. And really, in a lot of the sims, I've been using it, and it just kind of works, right? Like, that's kind of what you want. You just want that baby to work. I don't want no trouble. Get enough trouble around here. And let's see. I think we got a taxi on. No, we need to go. I think we need to go all the way around and over to the other side of the airport. Let me see if this guy. Yeah, we're clear on the other side of the airport. So let's go ahead and. I better think here. It seems like things are going too smoothly. Something's not right. Let's see, I didn't turn on my anti-collision light before I started. Well, we can get some taxi lights on. Well, yeah, we can. Nah, we'll get those when we're on the runway. No sense in blinding everybody. How did this happen? Okay, we're still on the APU. That was a good check. Left pack, right pack. This guy, turn that guy off. And we'll leave the APU on for now. But I think we're pretty well ready to go. Shout at me if you see me missing anything. I think we're set up, and that's part of the beauty of Aerofly. Never takes too long to get into it. Yep, I think we're good. Ooh. I think I have to input the course for the ILS. So that's KLAS. We need, I think we're 25 left. I need to find the approach plate. These are arrivals. There we go. Wait a minute. I think I might have the wrong airport. Is this, it's KLAS, right? Sky Vector. Come on. Las Vegas. Yeah. Harry Reid International Airport. Let me take a quick look at our flight plan real quick. I just want to make sure that I have the information. We are 25 right. So why am I not seeing an approach plate? I'm seeing it for 26 right. KLAS. Programmer Airlines. Working this out, you know. Wow, I'm shocked. I think it's supposed to be 26 right. I mean, that's all I have. There's no runway 25 at KLAS. So, yeah, this is it. I can't believe this. This is crazy. Um, well, this would be fun. We might wind up manually landing this one, which that's always fun anyway. The course is 259 degrees. So, yeah, we'll have to try that out. Anyway, we'll go with it. We should be able to at least get to the airport. Let's go back to the plane here. Well, I'll tell you, lots of problems when you go into Flight Simulator and you go into the pause menu and you come back out and your plane is all jacked up. We won't need that until the end. I'm just putting it in now. Yeah, and you come back from the pause menu. It's and your thing's going crazy. You're like, what is happening? Got my coffee this evening. Fresh cup, so hopefully I'll be on top of my game. Right, here we go. Oh, I have to turn off the parking brake. I don't have a button. I may have a button for that, but I haven't labeled what all these switches are. So I might have a parking brake button and I just don't know it. But anyway. Oh yeah. See, she just starts to roll. It's a nice, easy roll here. Oh yeah, beautiful. Cool little taxi light going on there. Yeah, we're gonna have to go with 2.5 left. uh, this is bad. I'm so much better. I'm so much better at taxiing from the outside. I mean, everybody knows that's not true. I'm not a great taxier. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this baby moving and get to our runway. We got places to be. Really solid unit. Really solid. A little expensive. I think it was $289, but I saw a sale from the Xbox store after I bought it, of course, for $229. So I don't know. You might want to check the xplane.org store if you're in for one of these. It's yeah, there might still be a sale going on, and they were selling off their CH products too. Uh, I'm pretty much gone from the CH line at this point. I've gotten the Airbus rig, I've got my Velocity One flight yoke, and now I got this massive throttle quadrant that can handle pretty much any configuration. And I probably suppose the only time I take it off my desk is if I'm going to fly a 320 and I want to use my Airbus controllers instead. Really nice. Let's see. Wait a minute. Wrong way. Yep. Programmer Airlines. We almost went to the wrong runway. Wouldn't that be funny? You guys would have a big laugh about that. Hold on a second. I'm getting disoriented here. What in the hell? What did I do? I zigged when I should have zagged. All right, we're going to take the scenic route here. Oh man, I gotta learn to stick with some airports consistently and go to the same ones. A little boring, I guess. There we go. We got to see some mountains. How about those? There we go. Quick little turnaround. There we go. Now let's jam out of here. We'll pick up the gas a little bit. There's this new game coming out on Xbox. I think it's on PC too, called Stray. I mean, if you're a cat person, you might have even already heard about it. But it's a game with a cat as the main character, and it's actually supposed to be a pretty cute game. You know, it might be worth playing. I'll probably download it at least. I think it's on Game Pass, but I checked the store and it doesn't look like it's released yet because I don't see it when I search for it. I haven't checked PC yet, but I've seen a couple streams covering it. Man, this was a long taxi. Oh, geez. Easy, easy does it, easy does it. We're going really fast, I gotta be careful. Airspeed's alive, not anymore. Now we're getting there. Mad taxi skills on display. Damn. I adjusted the sensitivity of my rudder pedals too. Something, hold on, something is not right. Something is not right. I put the rudder on its own thing. Yeah, look, the sensitivity is low. I mean, jeez Louise. I'm just having a bad night. So, well, I mean, our startup went good, but... Man, look at that. That's really sensitive. I'm barely moving my feet. Yeah, unfortunately, at a lot of these airports, there's only one spot to park. Yeah, it sucks because if the database is old, then this course is probably wrong. This 259 I got from the real world approach plate is probably not going to fly. It might be just a little bit closer. Like, I'm sure we could probably dial it in as long as we get on the approach early. We're getting there. We got to cross over one runway and get over to, I think 16 right is right next to it, but I might be wrong on that. So did anybody go buy the Boeing 247D after watching the last live stream? Did you want to hear that radio sound in your ear for an hour or two? I'm getting ready to pick up one of the cheaper HODAS models from Thrustmaster to do some helicopter videos for Aerofly. We also need to do night flights. There's a ton of other planes to cover. Let's go ahead and make our turn here. Is this us? I thought we had to cross a runway. Nope, this is us. Easy, easy. Oh man, don't go crazy on me. There we go. Let's bring that power back just a little bit. And there we go. Okay, easy does it, easy does it. That's pretty close. All right, what are we sitting at here? Yeah, looks like right at 160. Let's pre-select heading select mode. Let's go ahead and run arm the auto thrust. And we do have an autopilot master that I haven't verified, a little button over here, so we might be able to use that. But we got flaps set. We need to set the auto braking to max here. flaps are at 2. We're going to set our initial altitude. I don't know why I set that up to 26. We're going to go to 16,000 initially. Let's go ahead and get all of our lights on. We'll turn off our taxi lights. And we make sure our signs are set. We're good there. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the APU. There we go. And that be it. I think we're ready to rock and roll. Let's see. I'm going to get those engines in view. And let's go ahead and get on out of here. Get a nice little roll going. Okay, something's beeping at me. Okay, the beeping went away. That's good. And there we go. We're on a nice takeoff roll. 100 knots. 120. I'm going to guess right around 140. Okay, positive rate. Landing gear up. Let's follow that flight director. Actually, if we're going to fly the runway heading, I should just kind of keep on it like this. Oh, getting a little bit off. Speed's holding in there about 160. So far, so good. We're probably nosed up just a little too high. So far, so good, looking good. I know some people hate it when I say that. Sorry. I had somebody, excuse me, I had somebody leave a comment. Said, stop saying that. Really annoying. Okay, autopilot on works. So that's good. And let's see, we should be in EPR mode. And let's get our speed up to 200. We'll go to flaps 1. Let's check and see, how did that work? Yeah, that worked out pretty good. Let's take a pause and let's take a look at that takeoff. Oh boy. Not that that's not a cool view too, but let me get down on that button. There we go. Oh yeah. Looks good when I remember to hit all of the... Doggone it, what's it doing? It's not... There we go. There we go. Now you can hear the power. That is pretty. I think I was a little late on the takeoff roll there. I didn't pull back until about 140 knots, and I think probably 130 would have been, better. Whoa! I've got to be a little more gentle on that liftoff. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty. Very nice. Yeah, we're kind of following the runway heading. Yeah, you can't tell if I look at it like that. Oh, let's hop back in the plane and switch out of the replay mode here. And let's go ahead and we'll switch over into LNAV mode. Bring up the speed a bit here. Let's probably best climb at this point. It's probably going to be a little bit lower in speed. While we're climbing up to 16,000, we'll go with that. We are en route. So we'll go ahead and pull those flaps back all the way. I guess it's working its way back to it. I prefer this view. I do not want that cat to piss off that stink bug. Getting into some IFR right here. Getting a little dark, a little crazy. Oh, let's see. Okay, this looks like an intercept. It says, I don't know, 5 miles. I don't know what. Well, I mean, here's FFU, so. FFU. Oh, I'm a child. Let's see. Alright, I'm just going to let it run. It's doing its thing. Yeah, and unfortunately our DME is kind of busted because I didn't go vor to vor this time. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, we were lucky. I don't know how the HSI, I guess the autopilot was locked in on LNAV, so it was good. Programmer Airlines. Okay, so right now the annunciator panel is all the lights are off. We do have indicator for autopilot, and that's pretty cool. And what is really cool is you can select different modes here. Like watch this, I'm going to put it into altitude mode. And then now look at my altitude on the screen, it's going up. I mean, to me, that's like the coolest thing. And you can change almost everything. Vertical speed, heading, you can change the course. So while we're working that final approach, if I need to adjust the course, you can see that, see the course right here updating. So really nice just to have a physical thing to interact with rather than you know, just using the mouse. So I think I had both packs on. Left pack, right pack. Are those good? Right there, right there, right there, right there. Am I missing something? Let me turn off these lights. Alright, coming up on 17,000. So we'll level off and speed up a little bit. So far so good, I think. Why do I keep saying that? That's like my icebreaker when I don't have anything else to say. No, you're fine, man. I appreciate you checking. You always got... You keep me in check, bro. I don't mind at all. I don't mind at all. I tend to miss more than I get right, that's for sure. Okay, did we hit speed? Yeah, we're at speed. Let's go ahead and dial in. Wow, this is nice. I don't have a level change button, unfortunately. Oh crap! I'm changing the course. Let's dial in 26,000, and then it'd be nice if I had a level change button. But there we go. Ooh, we're kind of on a weird little turn here. I guess the plane is getting back onto course for FFU. Where's our top of descent? Because wherever it says top of descent, we know it's got to be before that. Now you see, now it even looks like it's not... It almost looks like it's not updating. Let's see what happens when we fly over FFU. Okay, we just did, so we need to go direct to Laudy. It's the next page. Oh, okay. No, it's on it. It's on it. It's got it. All right. Oh, wow. It's only got us going up to 26,000, not 36,000. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll fly at 26,000 today. Gotta watch that stink bug. Well, I think we did climb up faster to 26,000 than we did last time. I mean, I remember last time just trying to get up here was like so slow, and then trying to get up over 30,000. I think I stopped at 31,000 and said that's good. And I hope you guys aren't getting too murdered on gas prices. I noticed the gas prices are coming down a little bit. I paid $4 a gallon tonight, which is crappy, but it's less crappy than $5.20 a gallon. But still, there's you know, I just remember a few years ago I could fill up my tank for $50 or $55, and several times I've gone over 100, and tonight I didn't even go full tank, and I spent $70 even at $3.99 a gallon. I just said, these gas prices are killing me, man. They're killing me. Got the auto throttle engaged, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these back because... Okay, why would it do that? It should be kind of doing its own thing. Hold on here. Oh. That doesn't sound good. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I mean, since it's the auto throttle, it should be doing its own thing. I'm a little leery of this. I've had issues with this auto throttle, although it does seem to have been working, so I shouldn't mess with it. I'll just leave it there, and we'll see what it does. Oh crap, it went out of, there we go. Okay, I won't touch it then. Heaven forbid we crash in flight. Okay, it seems to be moving them correctly. I've seen them get out of whack, and maybe we'll see it when we go to descend. Like engine 1 will go down and engine 2 won't. I got to bring it back manually to correct it. Wow, that slowed us down getting up to 26,000. Wow, that's max range. We've got a ways to go. We're going to be on a good stretch. How long is this stretch? 48 miles, 20 miles, then 87 miles. And is that a 153? Nice. All right. Rocking as long as we don't have any kind of problems. Altitude alert, we're within 1,000 feet. Let's take a look outside. Oh, that's so pretty. Very nice. Popping back in, I see, hear some craziness. Okay, it is moving the throttles correctly. They're in sync. So, I feel good about that. There's a little red button right here. I'm not sure. I'm wondering if that's the toga button. That's pretty cool. I just noticed that. This little setup here with these reversers is really unique. I mean, it works fantastic. I was kind of shocked when I put it on there. I was like, no way that's going to work. It does. It works pretty good. All right, let's pick it up. Let's go up right about there. How about that? You guys are quiet tonight. What's going on with you guys? My favorite view. What's the next video, guys? Should we do another Aerofly Boeing 777? I'll have to make another attempt at that. As I recall, the last time we had some kind of an issue. I thought it was with maybe it wasn't with the Airbus controller, where the ignition switches wouldn't work on the 777. And I think what might have happened is when I had my Airbus controller hooked up, there's an ignition switch on that. And so that was mapped inside of the mappings. But I'm pretty sure I had that disconnected and I was using my Cytec throttle quadrant. And it didn't have that ignition button. So I basically think I needed to go and clear the ignition button mapping in Aerofly. And I think we would have been okay. So I'm going to try that out, and if that works, I'd like to do a longer 777 flight. You know, Seattle to San Diego or something like that. That would be a good one. Kitty. Here comes Kitty. You guys are missing it since you got control. You probably just saw her, though. She came right up on the top of the desk. Looking good. That is a beautiful plane right there. Let's see. Flight plan menu 1 of 2. What is this? Let's go next. There we go. Yeah, I kind of miss my glass cockpits, that's for sure. I mean, this is a fun plane. I think it works really good. Kind of wants to hang up in the air a little bit too much, but I guess I just have to bring my power back more when I'm descending, and everything should kind of fall into line. But right now, we are sitting pretty. Okay, here's our panel lighting. I got to do a, oh, Kitty, don't. Psst. The stink bug got behind the monitor. And here comes the kitty. She's on the attack. Kitty, what are you doing? What are you doing? You just got to get in the picture, don't you? You just got to get in the picture. Bonus kitty content, like and subscribe. Kitty, be nice, be gentle. Don't go crazy on me. She is so carefully stepping over every wire. I have the worst cable management. If I was to show you guys my cables, which you can kind of see some of them on there, but I have zero cable management going on. Zero. Bring up that moving map. This is really cool. I think you can see the buttons lighting up here on the panel. Shows alt saying that the autopilot is engaged on the altitude hold and our indicated airspeed for the auto throttle. Really nice. Now I just got to put like a piece of paper right here with what these buttons do. They come mapped, and I just accept the defaults usually. I don't worry about changing too much. Yeah, first officer Kitty. Yeah, she doesn't bring much to the table, but she's there. It's one of the strays from outside. I don't know, she came, during the wintertime, I open up my garage a little bit so that they can, kind of climb under, they can shimmy under the door and kind of get out of the cold. And just one day I went out there and she came running out of a corner and just rolling at my feet. I'd never seen anything like it from an outside cat. But yeah, she was only like 5 months old and she was pregnant. I took her to the vet and they were like, well, we're really sorry about this, but she's pregnant and it's going to cost a whole heck of a lot of money to to take care of that. Do you want to pay it? And I was like, well, I guess I don't really have too much choice. So bottom line is, free kitties aren't always free. All right, throttles are doing their thing. I think we're all right. I think what happens is if I get the lever asymmetry, which in this, with this Bravo quadrant, that's not an issue like it was on the Airbus controller. These are other views. No, none of those views are any good. Oh, yeah, that's a good view. All right, we're starting to branch off to the west here. Got a long stretch on that, but let's kind of take a look. Let's hop in, get rid of the moving map for now, and let's go back here. We're on a 87-mile leg that we're about to finish. Okay, we got to get down. We got to start getting down. Wow, this is a shorter flight than I thought. I guess when we hit BCE, we'll go ahead and start our descent. Man, I picked a good flight tonight, nice and short. I'll be in bed early. Oh yeah, we do gotta try some of the other planes though. I want to give the A380 another go. And I'll probably hook up all 4 of the engines, just like we got the 2 here. I'll just set it up for 4, so that'll be cool. And the Boeing 777, and some helicopters. So there's going to be some good Aerofly content coming up. And I don't know. I'm kind of holding off on X-Plane. I still have it installed. I have a lot of add-on aircraft for X-Plane. I might hop back into X-Plane 11 and do a stream on that just for fun, but I'm really just kind of chomping at the bit for X-Plane 12. They really seem, I mean, I know they're a small kind of studio, like I think it's just one guy and maybe a small team, one guy running the show there, and he's kind of the brains behind the whole thing. And I don't know, it seems like they've been hanging on the X-Plane 12. This is coming somewhat soon. I think they made a video showing off their clouds and stuff like that, and I just don't know how a small team like that is going to compete with the likes of Flight Simulator. I mean, Aerofly has its niche, right? I like to stay. I mean, you can fly across the country in it. I prefer to stay in the kind of hyper detailed areas, and there's a lot of good areas around. But obviously, it's lacking in the weather component and general flight characteristics and systems modeling. Oh, the Dash 8. Oh my God, I almost forgot the Dash 8. I've got to see if they fixed that. I hope that was just an airport bug. I got a really nice USB hub with the Throttle Quadrant. So there was a bunch of places selling it right on Amazon. So I always look, they all had the same price, so I try to find ones that'll give you something extra, it's a bundle. So I got this really nice USB hub that it has individual buttons, so I can have my controller hooked up, but if I don't want it to be registered, I just click the button and it turns that port off. It's really nice. Kind of a +1 when I went and bought that. Okay, BCE is VOR. Are we tuned in on that? Now, it looks like we'd be going over it right now, so I don't think so. That might even be an airport. Careful there. Oh, we should have let our people know that they can. Well, you can't smoke, but you can get up and move about the cabin. For a few minutes anyway. Now we're at 25,000 feet times 3, so technically our descent we should be about 100 miles tops to start our descent. But I'm gonna, a bit hard to tell without having some VORs on here. Spoiler lever could be the collective in R22 mode. Yeah, I think I'm just going to get a separate... Yeah, I like to have the throttle on the left side and the stick on the right. And I'm kind of used to that. So that's why I'm going to go get that cheapy... I'm just going to go get the cheap $70 Thrustmaster, controller. I mean, good Lord, I've spent enough on controllers this year. I bought the Velocity One flight yoke. I bought this guy. I bought the Airbus Throttle Quadrant with the 2 add-ons to that. I brought these rudder pedals, and I bought the SciTech Throttle Quadrant. and I ain't paying for that with videos, I can tell you that. Oh man. Yeah, I did a survey for YouTube today. They said, well, would you be willing to trade some money to get more visibility? I'm like, yeah, can I give you $10 a month and have my videos come up a little higher in the result list? Denied. I don't know. I filled out the survey, but I don't think I'm going to be I don't think they're really going to consider what I have to say. Take a look back outside. Oh yeah, everything's looking good. Some good mesh down there. I was kind of hoping that, you might remember in my first early videos of Aerofly, the shoreline thing, right? But I didn't have the high resolution textures downloaded on that. So I'm hoping when we come in for a landing here, we're going to be going over some water. I'm hoping we'll see with the high resolution textures what that shoreline mapping looks like. Like, I'm starting to think maybe it just looked bad because I didn't have the high resolution texture pack installed. So yeah, it's great. It'll run on a potato without the high resolution pack, but it doesn't look very good. So I'm hoping we'll be able to see that, and I can correct the record if it looks a whole lot better with the high res textures. I would imagine it would. Coming up. Okay, KBCE, yeah, there's an airport. There's VOR right there. I should have noted some of these frequencies so we could use the DME. I don't know. Okay, the DME it lost its signal. That's why it's not showing anything. Oh, actually, we might have a few miles to go, huh? We should go with this. Should go with this view. Probably somewhere in here we'll start our descent. I don't want to start it right away because there's really no sense in it. It pretty much has us going down to 7520, so I can hang at 10,000 and keep our speed up. Kitty, don't piss that thing off. Oh my God, I know what's gonna happen. She's gonna get the bug, and then she's gonna eat it, and then she's gonna start making weird noises and throwing up all over the place. I'm gonna have to clean it up. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, we should have put all of our lights on here, huh? Oh, gravel protection. That's pretty cool. We could probably set that for when we're landing. All right, we're on our last stretch here, 153-mile stretch here to Flaez. Yeah, I'm gonna set up my little Bravo quadrant here. Let's go ahead and just do a little bit of descending. I wonder if I hit the indicated airspeed, what happens if that will take me into. Oh, doesn't do anything. It's just an indicator. Here we go. Oh, I'm sorry, level change. Yeah, I need to see. I don't have a level change button. I think we got to stay a little bit high too, just to clear some of these mountains. Damn, it really sucks that this doesn't update and tell me how far away I am from it. And nothing down here does either. Yeah, I don't know. That's a bummer. I just can't believe that there's no way for. I mean, that the only measuring equipment it has is the VOR readings. It seems to be more advanced than that, but what do I know? I'm a hack. Not quite 2,500 feet per minute, but pretty close. Clouds are looking pretty cool tonight. Little texture pop in, that's unusual. I should switch back to the Vulkan renderer. Now that we've been on OpenGL for a couple videos, kind of see what the difference is. Coming through 18,000 for 17,000. I'm going to slow us down here. Yeah, we can hang right there. Slow it down a little bit. We're just screaming through this flight. I'm like, damn, it seems like we just got started and we're practically almost done. We are on a long stretch here, though, so I just got to give myself plenty of time to descend. Okay, throttles are behaving correctly, so I feel some relief about that. Oh, it's seatbelts back on. You had your 5 minutes to move about the cabin. Peasants, back in your seats. Shiny plane. This might be a cool view to watch the landing from, if I do a decent landing, that is. Damn, there's some craggy mountains down there. Alright, we've reached our speed. I'm going to descend down to... Oh, let's use the controller. Yeah, it sucks this button doesn't go in or out. There we go. And we'll go level change. Yep, throttles look good. Oh, it's so nice and quiet in my headset when it's descending. And we've got a pretty short distance here to get down. Yeah, airport elevation, 2,000 feet. Wants us at 3,800, and you can see we're getting... You know, I mean, we still have a ways to go here. And this is a long stretch. This is a long leg. At 153 miles, and we're only halfway through. You guys know me, I just get panicked. Because I hate when we fly a long way. Well, it's not even really a long way, but I hate when we do a flight, and then somehow I don't descend properly, and we wind up flying over the airport or having a bad time when we're trying to land. Kind of don't like this. I should have checked the sectional chart. See what these mountains were about. Alright, yeah, we're just coming through 12. We're just coming at through 13,000, so hopefully we'll be well below the clouds. Come on, get below the clouds. Make sure there's no mountains ahead. Uh-oh. Okay, we got 1,000 feet to go. 800, 700. Okay, I kind of see a mountain ahead. Oh man. Oh man, come on. Okay, alright, we're good. Oh, that's a little close. Who thinks we have to climb? Place your bets, place your bets. We're getting there. Here's what it looks like. So we're on this leg right now. And once we hit that leg, let's see. So we've got, I don't know, 4, 7, 13, 18. Yeah, so about 20 miles. So yeah, we're really getting there. We're about halfway done with this leg. So we got a ways to go yet. And we got to clear these mountains first. And I'm thinking, like, I think what we're looking at up ahead is right here. I'm thinking we might have to climb a little bit. I really don't like these clouds. Ah, boy, is that nice when that clears up. Now I know we're going to branch off, and we're going to, we're going to come at the airport from a different angle, but I don't know. I'm a little nervous. Let's cheat a little bit. We don't need no sectional chart. Damn, that looks like it might be getting close. It's our next waypoint. Flicker. Trying to wait till we can see that over on the moving map. Are these 10 o'clock streams too late for you guys? Honestly, it's probably the best time for me. I mean, I could probably do them an hour earlier. That's been my starting time the last couple of streams. Been 10 o'clock at night Eastern time. So might be able to sneak it in at 9 o'clock sometimes, but Kitty. Oh boy. First Officer Kitty doing her rounds. What you doing, Kitty? Oh, finally my air conditioner. Oh. I think I say that on every stream. Damn, I think we're going to have to climb. I think if we just went a little bit off to the left here over this part, I think we'd be okay, and we wouldn't get that far off of our flight plan. Let me switch over into heading mode, and then I'll dial in the heading bug just a smidge over to the left, and then let's go into heading hold mode. There we go. Or heading select mode, I guess. There we go. We'll just fly through that little gap and then we'll swing back and get back on the flight plan. This is very dangerous though, flying in these clouds. And maybe a degree or two off to the right here. Oh good, there is a nav button, so I can use that. It's got an approach button, but no localizer button. That is some rough looking mountains right there. Oh, I turned on the landmarks just to see if it would show. It's like maybe that's a landmark, but it's not. Or if it is, the L key's not working again. How we doing on our flight plan? Yeah, we're just a smidge off on the flight plan, no big deal. Oh, but I think here's our turn towards final. So, yeah, I'm gonna get us down a little bit, even though we're in kind of an iffy spot here. Let's slow down a smidge more. You know, we got a long way to go. I'm gonna stay put. We're going slow enough. We could probably go faster. This is like 80 miles, right? No, 60 miles. We'll call it 60. Let's go back. Which one's the heading? 2, 3, that one. We'll kind of swing back now. We be jamming, man. Wow. That is cool. That view and I think tower view when we're landing is the funnest. Oh yeah, we got lots of room now. Boy, this is a lot better than that radio navigation from that Boeing 247D. Man, that thing was seriously stuck in my head for a while the other night. I was like, oh my God. I don't like to dilly-dally here. We'll get down to 250. I think it had us at what, 70, 75, 20. Getting down. Now, it looks like we're not going to be cutting to the right until we're clear of that next mountain range. So, if I remember correctly, over here, there's kind of like a big body of water that we're going to turn over. So, that'd be up over here. Here's this stream that we're about to cross right here. And so, we should be getting on over to that. Oh, we can go ahead and go back. Let's see if this takes us into LNAV mode. Yes. Oh, it didn't light up. That's a bummer. Wow, that's a pretty aggressive intercept. Yeah, we're down at 8,000 just about. We're going to want to get down to 3,800. Yeah, probably right before we're getting ready to hit to Flayez and make a major slowdown. We'll try the ILS, but I think the course is off a little bit. I should have seen if maybe in the flight planner it might have had the course of the runway, because the current information in SkyVector is runway 26. There's no runway 25. So we don't know exactly what the runway heading is. That'll happen. Programmer Airlines. Okay, there we go. So you can see we're coming up on this. This is our cut over to final here. And we've got a bit of a... I mean, it's like I said, it's like 20 miles. So it's not real short, but 20 miles goes pretty fast. I'm gonna get me a nice cold beer after we land this baby. Does the top info bar give you distance to run? I'm not sure. I think you have to turn that on, like that's a feature. And I turned it off because I hated seeing it when I was in the different views. So unfortunately, I'm not sure. One is I is the default for info. Let me try that. Oh, look at that. Jeez, very nice. Oh, look, it says 247 degrees. 247, holy cow. It's my course. I mean, this would honestly be easier to do. That's super helpful right there. But now where's... Unfortunately, it doesn't tell us kind of the distance remaining. I don't know what that keeps doing. KL09, I don't know what that's doing. KLAS 35 nautical miles. Maybe that's it right there. Of course, we should be closer by now because we've been on the screen for a minute. All right, let's slow down. And let's go ahead and dial in. We can get the, we'll call it 7,200. That is a side feature addition. Ooh. I see. I'm guessing we're somewhere over here. Oh, let's see. Let's get that speed brake out just a little bit. And we're coming back up, so we'll retract that. Position Echo Bay. All right, you're gonna need to be at 3,800. Oh, I can turn the info off. All right, it does show 28 miles. So that's pretty neat. That's handy. Oh, not that low. Yeah, we don't have to quite descend that much, but let's dial in at least like, let's go 5,000 feet. Yeah, I'll have to keep that in mind. That's nice. I'm kind of cheating anyway using the moving map, but I figure it's a little bit better. At least everybody can kind of see what we're shooting for. As soon as we get down here, we'll... oh, let me do the speed brake again. Keep that descent rate up. Wow, I've got an awful lot of... does not seem to be affecting my descent very dramatically. Hold on there, big fella. Start getting some flaps in. Let's dial in 3,800. We're way ahead, but that's okay. I want to be way ahead. Doing on speed. Let's get some more flaps in here. That's pretty much it. Final leg here coming up. Back up a little bit, get my feet in the rudder pedals. Get ready to work. Hey, we coming up on our 3,800. Now I'm wondering if we need to switch into VOR ILS mode here. As I recall, last time we didn't have to do that last time. Okay, we're on final. We can get rid of that moving map. Let's get some more flaps in here. See the runway up ahead? We'll know if we're on course soon enough. I think I was 2.5 left. It looks like we're kind of right on 2.5 right, which is a bigger one. Maybe I did 2.5 right. I mean, given that we don't really know the heading, that's the only problem here. I'm going to hold it right there. I'm just going to let it do its thing for now. Kitty.
Terrain. Terrain.
Okay. Arm the spoilers. Braking to medium. Landing lights on. Let's slow down some more. We want to be down around, probably around 140, but...
Terrain. Terrain.
We're not that low, guys. Quit tripping. Yeah, I am unfortunately not sensing a localizer. Now, that looks like our runway straight ahead, so we're going with that. I'm going to go gear down. Finish off our speed here down to about 135 in full flaps. All right, I think I'm going to have to cut it off and fly it down. He does it there. Boy, she feels heavy. We are a little slow. Trimming nose down a little bit. Alright, he does it. Trying to get the feel for her here. Boy, we came way right, didn't we? I wanted to come right, but not quite that far. How's our speed looking? A little fast, a little fast. Let's trim up. Going high on the glide slope. Got one red. Bring that power back. She likes to hang, that's for sure. She likes to hang up there. All right, come on, baby. We're about 800 feet per minute descent rate right now, a little fast. Speed is a little fast. I'll try to trim some of that out. Yeah, we're probably not far from where we'll wind up landing speed. From the speed we will land at. Coming down. I almost prefer to manually fly it rather than have the ILS do it. I mean, it's always fun to watch the computer do it. Just barely working those throttles here. I don't know what the flight director's locked in on, but it's not an ILS. Alright, a little high on the glide slope here. Let's cut back the power. And we have a little bit of speed to give up. And we're a little bit right. Let's come left just a smidge.
500.
Let's watch that speed. Easy does it.
400.
Easy does it. Kitty, oh my god.
300. Approaching decision type.
We're going. Decision made.
200. Decision height. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Easy.
10.
reversers out. Not very close to the center line, unfortunately. Hey, there's 60 knots. Bring the flaps up. And we'll take a look at that landing here in just a second after we clear the runway. But I can already hear the virtual people in the cabin clapping in their approval of that landing, even though it was a little off to the left. Yeah, I've got to learn to turn on that replay mode in Flight Simulator. I miss doing replays in Flight Simulator. Oh, good, and we've got an open gate straight ahead, so we'll go ahead and sit here while we do the replay. Let me set our parking brake. And there we go. Let's pause. Yeah, I'm a little bummed that the ILS thing didn't work out, but I'm also not surprised since there seems to be outdated information in the Aerofly database. Let's hit play here. Now, that's just a thing of beauty right there. Not the most stable approach, I gotta admit. A little bit up and down, especially at the end. I was kind of not really consistent on the throttle. Didn't quite have the power set right. Boy, right there, it looks like we're left. Or right. Come on, baby, touchdown now. There we go. Oh, that was gentle. That was gentle. We'll knock out those reversers. Very nice. Very good. And just one more view here. Let's take a look from the tower. That's my second favorite view to view the landing from. So we'll come here, and then I think it's this view. Not much sound, but still pretty fun to watch. Thank you, given first name, family first name. That's right. I think they are clapping in the back for us. You made it. Now we're in Vegas and we can go party. Thank you, KW for life. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends. We'll taxi over to the gate here and do a quick shutdown, and that'll be it for this evening. All right, let's go ahead and get the parking brake off. Hopefully no shenanigans will ensue, although I have had a crash. Crashing into a light pole after landing, and it crashed the plane. I've ruined the whole flight. Yeah, we're going right over here. I'm actually kind of glad there's not all that traffic like in Flight Simulator that's freaking driving on the taxiway. Oh crap, I'm off the line. Easy does it, easy does it. I already hit the like so I won't forget. Thank you. Yes, hit the like as soon as you come and start watching. Oh, let's call it quits right there. That's close enough. That's close enough for government work. All right, we got everything all pretty well set up here. Let's we turn on the APU so our people in the back, as they are deplaning, will be able to have some air. And we should have turned on our taxi lights, but we didn't. And we should have turned off our landing lights, but we didn't. We go ahead and turn these guys off. And we get our window heats off. Very nice. And we'll go on the APU and turn the left and the right packs off. And let's hit all of these lights off. Oh, sorry. You guys can Oh no, you get that has to be on all the time. We'll shut that guy off. So we're on the APU. Let's go ahead and kill the engines. Okay, simulated, everybody deplaned. We'll cut that off. We'll stop the APU. And, oh, I can't see the battery switch. I guess that just means it's off right there. I don't know, we still have lights. I guess that's off. Close enough. I think it might take a second too before everything cut. Oh, okay, the computer shut off. Oh, did I ever go off the APU gen before I turned that off? Programmer Airlines. Oh, that's the wrong view. Come on. Come on, give us a good view. There we go. Oh, how are those still on? Didn't I turn all those off? Oh. There we go. That should do it. Damn, it's still on. All right, you know what? Whatever. Those lights are on and they just don't go off, so that's fine with me. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video and checking out the Bravo Throttle Quadrant. I'm going to be using this for most of my flights, but when I get into Airbus, I'm sure I'll hook up my Airbus controls. And hope you guys enjoyed the flight. Like, subscribe, share the video out if you ever get a chance. And, you know, keep flying, and we'll see you next time.